Hi there, Henry Smith here from IamWealthyandRich.com, where we talk about the cryptocurrency market, how to understand the game of money and play it well. Thank you for joining me for today's update. So what I'm doing on a daily basis is updating cryptocurrency portfolio, something I've been monitoring and updating since February 2021 this year. So, and after the update, make sure you stay to the end because I always talk about something of interest regarding the market or something. Now, before I continue, I always got to do the disclaimer. So I'm not a financial planner, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not a accountant or CPA. So make sure you do your own due diligence, your own research before you make any decisions, any financial decisions. And also, do not invest any money into any kind of investment with more money than you can afford to lose, because all investing does carry a degree of risk. So with that, I'm going to share my screen and go straight to the spreadsheet. This is a spreadsheet I've been updating. This is got 3 columns: the altcoin, Bitcoin, and the total column. The red, green, and red. Green is when it's moved forward on the previous day. Red is when it's moved backward on the previous day. We've got forward and backward. And after a while, these green and red patterns do start to form a kind of pattern for analysis, and one can actually use this for case studies and further analysis of the market in conjunction with other tools. But for now, we're concentrating on where we are today. So yesterday we had a green day. It's been a green day all yesterday. So that means the market was going up, which is great. And let's see where we are today. So today is the 9th of November. And I get the figures on this page here. So right now, so basically, this particular set of figures coming from a live feed through an asset group, and we get the final figures here. This particular portfolio consists of one whole Bitcoin and a selection of alternative coins, specially researched altcoins, and the total figure. Left-hand side, we've got British US dollars. Right-hand side, we've got British pounds or pound sterling. Same portfolio. In the middle, we have the percentage split. So that's shows the majority of my money are in the altcoins. So the figure I want here is this 222,056.11. So it's the time in the UK at the moment, 222,056.11. I got that right. Yep. Let's bring this down. That's a minus 1,308. So we're down 1,308. So we'll color that red. And let's have a look at Bitcoin. Oh, Bitcoin's ahead. Anyway, the total figure, first of all. Total figure is $289,019.82. 289.1982. Got that right? Yeah, that's correct. So let's bring this down. That should be 70. Okay. So Bitcoin has gone up. That can stay green. So Bitcoin is green, 1,379, and the total portfolio is $70 above yesterday. Now that's not true reflection, because we know, I was talking, about Bitcoin. We know that Bitcoin has hit an all-time high today. In fact, let's go over to the markets. Before we talk about Bitcoin, let's talk about the entire market. The entire crypto market is right now $2.8 trillion, which is an incredible amount. And if you compare, shall we say, 18 months, 19 months ago, or shall we say March 2020, which was probably about maybe 20 months ago, the cryptocurrency market was only 250 billion. It's now gone more than 10 times what it's done in let's say 18 to 20 months. which is incredible growth. Also, we've not reached the end of this bull market. And the interesting thing is that the last bull run was here. This is the last bull run compared to what's happening now. So the last bull run is end of 2017, and this is the whole of the crypto market now. This is not just Bitcoin. The whole of the crypto market was about 770 billion dollars. That's what the total market cap is, compared to where we are now at 2.8, 2.9. We've actually hit 2.9 trillion today. Earlier on, the market came down a bit. You can see the day's range has been 2 point down below here, 2.9 trillion. So we're down a few 100 billion, but that is, staggering. So we're just knocking on the door of $3 trillion as an ecosystem. So here we are today. You can see how this makes this looks minuscule, and that's the way it goes. And this makes the one that happened way back look minuscule, and the next one that happens in 2005, 2006, 2005, shall we say, will make this one look minuscule. That's just the way it goes. The market is on the up, and so there should be no doubt of where things are going. Understand, and this is very interesting. Like I said, we were, I think. Let's see, where were we? Back in September, March, back to March, June, October, March. We're about 290 and something, 290, February, March, 290, 270, 290 billion. Like I said, about a tenth. So we come from here, February 2020, to where we are, 2.9 trillion. Tremendous amount of money flowing into this space. So you'd be in no doubt that you're part of something amazing. Focusing more on Bitcoin. Bitcoin had a massive high, all-time high today of 68.5 million. Sorry, my figures right. I've been spending too much time on the other page. 68,500 as an all-time high today. So that's the record for Bitcoin. It's hitting the all-time high. We zoom in a little bit, but it's still on an upward trend. Still on an upward trend. I'll make this so small. Let's zoom in a little bit here. So still on an upward trend, and it's come down a little bit of a correction, but we'll make another go again. And closer look is, we talk about it came out of the Garcia channel, and it really makes, I said, yesterday, it needs to really push itself above this green line to really get going. And it's kind of poked its head and shoulders above the green line now, which is great. Before it just did it with a wick. Now it did it with a body. The body of the candle actually poked its way above the and when this was actually at the 68,000, this whole green body was above the, not the whole of the body, but a good part of it, almost like a third of it was above the green line. So Bitcoin has definitely fought the resistance and pushed it, and it has a bit more to go before it can be on top of that line, but it will get there. It looks like it's making its way there, and it's most probably going to get there. This indicator talks about this, the change in the direction of the market, and it's definitely, the green is on top, and it's also spiked upwards, but a sharp increase, which shows that, it means business. It's really going up, and even the yellow line has changed, with a nice curve here, which shows that the trend is up. Although it's cooled down a little bit, just to catch its breath. and we'll see what it does in the next couple of days, tomorrow and the day after, whether it continues its journey. But it's pointing in the right direction, which is the main thing, and not, swap around that we don't have red on top. Once we have red on top, we know we're in a bear market. So now the interesting thing about, this is where we are right now. And in fact, even going back, how high can Bitcoin go? Go back to this here. And the reason why I did this a bit small was to fit in what I was doing. Bitcoin hitting the 100K mark, just past the 100K mark, 101,000. That's its next real test. Okay, it's going to hit the 70, 80,000, but isn't that 100,000 and going past it, 101,000? That's its next real test. And the next real milestone is the 135,000 mark. And then whether it goes beyond that, we shall see in this bull run. But looking at, it's the same, we have the same markers here. So I should have done the same colors. The 130, some people say, what's the realistic prediction for Bitcoin for this year, or for this bull run for this matter? Well, you need to understand that for Bitcoin, 135,000, 134, 135,000 is a realistic prediction for the end of this market. Although some people are calling for 240, 250, but to do that, Bitcoin would have to do 4 times as much as it is now. And some people are even calling for 350,000. I don't. That would be tremendous if it does that. Now, maybe not in this cycle. In the next cycle, it will certainly pass that. But in this cycle, for it to reach 135,000, the total market cap would have to double. So we're talking about 5.4 trillion market cap for Bitcoin to do that. And for Bitcoin to reach the 250, 240, 50, 250 mark, you're talking about Bitcoin doing quadruple, doing about 10 trillion. Now, I don't think Bitcoin is going to do 10 trillion. I think from where the beginning of the market, the beginning of the bull run, which was February, kind of March time, this kind of time here, May is when the halving started. But when Bitcoin was around 2.7, I think a 20x from here takes it to about 5 trillion. And that's kind of like a sensible prediction of the overall market cap. And if it's 5 trillion, and right now we're like about just over halfway, and we're only 60K, we're really only going to do about 135 if we reach 5 trillion. And Bitcoin, because really the market prediction for 2025 is 30 trillion. So whether Bitcoin is going to do 10 trillion now and be a third of that now, I think it's way too early. That's just my opinion. But you never know. The unforeseen could happen. But conservative prediction is that this market will top out around the 5 trillion mark, and then the next time we're going to now do about 6x to reach 30 trillion in 2025. It's slowing down. So what we're seeing is that this, is going to be 20x to get to where the 5 trillion, but the next one won't be 20x. It will be probably 6 to 10x max to get to 30 to 50 trillion in 2025. Now that's a long way off. But things move in sensible and predictable steps. So we shall watch and see. But these are the kind of milestones it has to reach. This is more realistic, but if it goes, it may go between this, but it may just be a wick and just be for a day before it shoots back down. This is probably its kind of limit, but we shall watch and see. Yeah, as we said, as I was showing last week, this pattern here, what we have here, from September, October, August, September, October, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, and here we are in November. They're very, very similar as 2013, what happened in 2013. What's happened in 2021 is very similar to what's happened in 2013. The October was especially, April and May were very similar, and September, October is very similar as well. Especially October was virtually identical in terms of, not in terms of the amount, in terms of the dollar amount, but the ratio and the ratio. So obviously it was everything scaled bigger at this time in this cycle. And here's the interesting thing. So November, this is how we started November. And look how November went in 2013. Bang. So this is what is expected. People, including myself, are expecting to happen this November, a real big shootout. So this October here, October 2013, is very similar to October 2021. And we're just beginning November, and we'll see what could happen. We'll see. This is basically what we're expecting to happen. If it performs the way the previous few months, 6 months have behaved, it will be similar to this. By the way, also Ethereum is doing really well as well. Hit another high as well, 4,842. So that's doing extremely well as well. Upward trajectory as well. So anyway, this is the bull run. This is the time, and I hope you position yourself. And obviously, once Bitcoin hits its height, then we will look at where do we expect it to go afterwards. But this is kind of what we want to see at the end of November, sorry, a nice spike upwards from this one. So we shall watch this candle very carefully. This is a monthly candle, by the way. These are monthly candles. This is a monthly candle. This represents the whole month of November 2013. So will it perform exactly? Well, it's early days, as you can see. But in a powerful bull market, anything can happen. So whether it goes up like this to this level or to this level, we'll see. We should just have to watch and see. Anyway, don't forget to visit our website. Don't forget to visit our website, IamWealthyandRich.com. Download your free millionaire mindset course and also investment strategy. You'll see the link below this video. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification button as well if you haven't done that. Share this on your social media. Help a lot of people get the right direction. And understand what's really happening here is also the power, actually what's being exposed here is what fiat currency is doing compared to cryptocurrency. All the printing, all the quantitative easing that was done over the last 18 months to 2 years is being exposed during this bull run. But most people don't quite understand it because they don't understand how money works. But as Jack Dorsey said on Twitter, we're in a period of hyperinflation. So you need to prepare yourself. And crypto is the best way to protect your money from what has happened. Anyway, I will maybe catch up with that on the next video. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.